Hey there, BookTube. Welcome back to my channel. This morning is the start of the 7 in 7 readathon. Hashtag 7 in 7 readathon. BookTubeathon ended a week ago, and I posted my video, Epic Fail. It wasn't quite an epic fail. I did complete 4 of the 7 challenges. I did read 3 of the 7 books that I had intended to read. And so it wasn't quite an epic fail, but I know I could do better. I know I could read 7 books in a week. I know I could. 7 books in 7 days. I know I could do it. I feel like the little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. I know I can. So here are the 7 books that I plan to read this week. First, I'm going to start with A Piece of Sky and A Grain of Rice and Other Meditations. This is a book that I got from the TLC. I'm going to be doing a review for this on August 4th, which means that I need to read the book ASAP. And so that's the first book that I'm going to start reading. It is 250 something pages. After that, I'm going to read the short book by Gillian Flynn. It's actually a short story. And it was published in one of G.R.R. Martin's anthologies. And this one is called The Grown Up. Gillian Flynn, you'll know she was the author behind Gone Girl. I also read one of her dark twisted thriller books last week for the readathon, Sharp Objects. And so I'm going to be reading this short story. And yeah, it fell. And I'm also going to be reading one of her novels. So apparently she only wrote 3 novels. She published 3 novels and a couple of short stories in her writing career so far. This will be the third of those novels because I already read Gone Girl and I read Sharp Objects. And so this one is Dark Places, which is supposed to be really interesting. It's about a little girl who survives her family, the rest of her family being murdered, and it's about how she goes on to survive and thrive as a child and as an adult. So I'm looking forward to reading this one because, man, this lady is twisted in the mind. She is crazy, but it works. She also writes really great fiction. Last week for the BookTubeathon, you remember that I planned to do 2 Virginia Woolf books, Mrs. Dalloway and A Room of One's Own. They're pretty short books. These are A Room of One's Own is just 114 pages. It's really more like an essay more than a novel. And Mrs. Dalloway is 194 pages. So I think that I'll be able to read both of these in a day. I'll probably be able to read both of them in a day, but I won't. The next book is Boy Snowbird. I've seen people show this book, but I've never heard anybody actually talk about the book. It's supposed to be kind of magical realism. This author, Helen Oyeyemi, she's a young black lady, and she kind of looks like someone I know. And in 2013, she was named Your Best Young British Novelist. And so I thought that I'd check her out. I got this book from the library, but I also saw it at Barnes & Noble. I didn't want to buy it until I was sure that I really wanted to read it. So I reserved it. It came in hardcover, and I'm going to read it this week. And if I really like it, then I'll go back to Barnes & Noble and buy a copy just to support her, because I'm all about supporting authors. And you should be too. And you know, if you're looking for an author to support, please by no means feel like you are pressured, but it would be great if you went to my Amazon page and bought my book. If you're looking for an author to support, please consider It's Complicated, Short Stories About Long Relationships by Karen Wright. That's me. Karen Wright is me. My book is available on Amazon in Kindle format as well as in paperback. And if you'd like your copy signed, you can always email me and arrange to leave me a comment down below. If you want to purchase my book and you don't want to go through Amazon, please contact me. Don't let you not wanting to support Amazon not support my book purchase, buying experience, process, whatever. I accept payments in all formats. Yeah, so that was a totally sponsored commercial break, and now back to the readathon. That is book 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I said I was doing 7 books, right? 7 in 7 readathon. Now I have 2 other books that I'm going to read, which I don't actually have the physical copies right here. One, I'm going to be reading Everything by Nicola Yoon. Not sure how to pronounce her name, because in America it's probably Nicola, but she is Jamaican, and in Jamaica it's Nicola. So Miss Yoon, Mrs. Yoon, Mrs. Yoon slash Jamaican author who I really want to support. I have her book, but I don't have it with me right here. And I'm going to be reading that this week because I just heard that her book is going to be made into a movie that is so fantastic. Nicola Yoon, my new author slash inspiration. I'm going to be reading everything this week. Why I'm dressed like this, I am going running in a little bit. I just woke up, so pardon me if my voice is not as perky as it's supposed to be. But I wanted to make this book, this readathon TBR ASAP so I could get started on reading. And that's what I'm going to be doing this week. I'm going to be reading 7 books in 7 days, and I'm going to do a daily vlog so you'll see how I'm doing with my challenge. So what are you reading this week? What are your goals? What are your plans? What's up? What's up with you guys? What's up with you, BookTube? Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.